what do you think expectations are as a whole this year?
I think uh, we kind of set a parameter for them because last year like I said we won 15, 16 games, and I told them we wanted to reach at least 20 this year. At least 4 or 5 games better than last year because we left a lot of games out there. From missed free throws, we lost by 4, we lost by 8, we lost by 6, and missed like 19 free throws. So their expectations were really to just get better from the free throw line, make the open shots, play better as a team, because you kind of, you know, when you got a new group of kids like we had last year, a lot of selfishness, what I'm saying? A lot of, kids just, you know, wanted to be, that main person. And I think now, they're playing better basketball as a team, sharing the ball better, they communicate a little bit better on the floor, so that's really what we were, pushing for, and of course, free throws are getting a little better, a little bit, it's an uphill battle, but, we'll get there.
And who do you think your leaders are kind of going to be this year?
You say who?
Yeah.
It'll probably be the group that I sent over here to you. It'll probably be, Jada Jackson, Destiny Lamb, and probably Aaliyah Jackson, because, they kind of play on, Leah plays, JV and varsity, so, she can lead, with them. And then, Jada and Destiny pretty much are my varsity leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they do a pretty good job. It's like one is the enforcer and the other one is, kind of caters, a little bit. So, I mean, it works itself out, Yeah.
And then kind of along those same lines, you all got a lot of youth. Do you think there's any players that you've seen so far that might contribute this year?
Yeah. We got a young lady in. Her name is Daviana Ruff. She's pretty good. Um, she plays pretty aggressive. She can hit the outside shot. We've got Desiree Macklin, who she's relentless. She plays real hard, very hard. I'm really impressed with her because she's come a long way just from, the beginning of the summer to now. So she's playing pretty good, not afraid to challenge any of the upperclassmen. She'll get in there and, jump in the spot. I've got another kid, her name is Ciangela Day. She's a freshman. Probably the most athletic kid I got on the team, so they're looking pretty good. Younger kids coming in, got a bright future.
Yeah, and I mean, this is going to be your third year, so I guess it's kind of starting to turn into your program. You've had all the players for at least half their career, or all of it basically. So, I mean,
Right.
What are you really trying to build on and instill in the program?
Well, what I tell them is, our goal is to, get them some experience with basketball. I like to do a lot of traveling in the summer to, universities. We play a lot of our summer camps at universities so that, the kids can, get out of the city and just a lot of kids haven't, left their backyard, so when they get to those, like this summer we went to University of Cincinnati, played in University of Cincinnati on the main court, and they were just, at awe with that because, they've never been in there and they've never seen, such a big arena and, the big lights and besides for, the Yum Center, so for them to get somewhere else and see it, it's like, wow, and they're traveling together, builds that team unity, and it's just one of the things that, I try to push for just to give them that experience, what I'm saying, of being, together and seeing different universities. And, I want to try to push them towards the colleges. So yeah, I mean, that's just, that's my goal is to, get as many kids out of here, if not on scholarship, just, get them to college, get them in that atmosphere so that way they'll want to go. Because a lot of kids just, they have no idea what they're going to do after graduation, so I try to instill that in them, and just make them better young ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a lady myself, but I know the values of it.
Yeah.
So.
And the three players I talked with said you really stress academics and that you want them, to kind of lead all the sports in terms of GPA. What are you doing to kind of help them with that, I guess?
Well, actually, I'm a stickler with that. We take around those weekly progress reports. I got to know what's going on from week to week. And the ones who are struggling, I make them take them daily. Teachers get frustrated with me, but I want to know, that if this kid is, sleeping or if she's, cutting up and she's not focused, we kind of, do what we have to do in practice to keep them focused, so they won't, mess around in class. We have study hall before we practice, daily, several on Fridays. Fridays I let them go. And actually Waggener has really, moved up with, each subject. They stay, I don't know if they did it when you were here, but each subject stays like 1 or 2 days a week to help the kids, like after school, with studying, like the ones who may be behind in a subject. They may let them make up a test or, finish a project or something that they were working on during class. So, I kind of make those kids, do that, and a lot of it is just, they're motivated by each other. So, like with girls, you normally don't deal with a lot of academic things, but, with a few you will, and the other girls will just pull them in, like, what do you need help with? What do you need to do? How can I help you? So that kind of builds that. I'm not going to let you make straight A's and then I'm making D's and U's. You know what I'm saying? I got to be equivalent with you. So, we push that. We really do. I mean, I kind of said it in my speech. Make sure you're getting, your work done and, make sure you stay out of trouble and get your grades together. So it's we really enforce that because, I like to be every year, the team with the best GPA, but sometimes, it doesn't happen because we kind of compete with everything, beta club and debate club and everything. So, yeah.
Did you know what tournament you all will be playing in this year?
Well, yeah, we're playing we have our own tournament here. It's the Lady Wildcat, Holiday Classic. We're playing that. And, we're still searching for another Christmas tournament, but I don't think we're going to get in one. Just because, like I tell my team, we're not that silent team anymore. They kind of know we can play, so no one wants to put in a team that might come in and, win at the end, not unless you're playing against the top-tier teams, So we didn't get one for the second week, but hopefully we can get in the LIT this year. We're pushing for that, We're trying to get in the LIT, If we can get us some wins right out the gate, we might be able to, sneak in, maybe one of the lower seeds or something. I don't know. I like to, though, just to get that experience, let those young ladies play on that stage.
And then kind of along those same lines as the LIT, you all haven't been to regionals in quite a while. Do you think that's something you all can accomplish this year?
That is our goal. That is our goal. I told them, from the time we lost last year to this year, our goal is to, win that game, to make it just to that regional tournament. Whether we, win first round, lose second round, we still make it. So, hopefully we can push towards that. I think we got a good shot. We were very close last year. We were haunted by, missed layups and free throws. But, I do believe this team has improved, 10 times. They're 10 times better than what they were. And like I said, the chemistry is a little bit better. So I think, that we can definitely make a good run at it. Yeah, it's going to be close. I mean, it's going to be close because the teams we play, are getting better also. So,
definitely.
It's going to be a challenge, but I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like our odds. Yeah, so I don't know if you know much about our region, but we got Sacred Heart, Seneca, Atherton, us. So I feel good about Atherton, and Seneca's what put us out last year. So and they beat us by like 10. So.
And then I think you all played them earlier in the year, and they only beat you by 1.
One, right? Yeah. So
it'll be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I mean, they were only beating us by 4, and we had to start fouling to try to, so they knocked out the free throws. But I mean, it's gonna be good. It's always a good game. Stands are packed, so I love it.